A lot of us at the moment feel maybe that society is broken. We're under so many pressures with the cost of living, war, climate change. We all need to be playing our part. And CBiS and the research we're doing, we are trying to help manufacturers, retailers, organisations, policymakers, government to make those decisions and to make change happen sooner. The Centre for Business in Society is one of several research centres at Coventry University. Our focus is on the good and the bad that businesses and policy, the impacts on us as society. So we're interested in identifying good practices and how we can share those. We're really interested in bad practices and stopping those. Our biggest team looks at sustainability and net zero. We cover a broad range, so we have work going on at the moment that's looking at EVs, the use of hydrogen in mobility and transport. We're looking at the circular economy, how you can encourage manufacturers to reuse, remanufacture rather than start everything afresh. We're looking at a lot in terms of agriculture, the horticultural sector. We're also very interested in trying to change people's behaviours as consumers. So that's a very broad brush. Within that space, one of our really big themes at the moment is food security.
Food futures is a really key theme of the work that we do, and it's important because through the pandemic and the war in Ukraine and the cost of living crisis, that all of those things intersect with food, and something that we thought was probably quite secure and sort of sorted out, aka food, has actually become something which is precarious, which has been disrupted in its supply. The Centre for Business in Society has partnered with FareShare Midlands over a number of sort of sequential projects, which have really been looking at the impact that the community food sector makes on food insecurity and hunger in the East Midlands. FareShare here distributes thousands of tonnes of food up and down the UK, and we've been doing some work along looking at innovations within their production to produce meals, as well as just distributing surplus food. And we've been working really closely with the local council to write briefs and do policy work to embed the type of work that FareShare and its partners do into some of the policies around public health. One of the projects FareShare Midlands have been running in partnership with Nottingham City Council and Nottinghamshire County Council, and where we've also been involved, is a meal production service. So taking food that can't be redistributed and would otherwise be wasted and turning it into nutritious meals that have then gone out to community groups. This is a really fantastic example of an innovative way of working and delivering something which is really beneficial and is of huge social value into communities. And it's also sort of highlighting some of the really fantastic partnerships that can emerge between various different stakeholders and where our academic knowledge can feed in and our expertise can be supportive.